It's me, Laura, a Crocheting Whovian. How y'all doing? Welcome to episode 50. Whoa, episode 50. I honestly never thought I would get here, but thank you guys, because, you guys helped me. It also happens to be my 3-year podiversary. Now, I don't really talk about these things, and I really don't keep track of them, but I secretly do. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's our little secret. But yeah, it's been a great 3 years, and I've met great people through it, and I want to thank you guys for sticking through with me for 3 years now and 50 episodes. Woohoo! I'm excited about that. I know it's been about a month since I last podcasted, and I was just so busy with doctor's appointments and taking care of myself and helping my mom go take her to doctor's appointments that it just one day just led into the next, that led into the next. And unfortunately, it may be like that until June. Sorry, I have fiber in my nose because I was just touching my projects. I'm scheduled to have surgery the Tuesday after Maryland Sheep and Wool. So that's the first week of May. I believe it's May 8th that I'll be having surgery. I don't want to bore you guys with the details, so if you guys really want to know what's happening, just shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook or Ravelry, or leave it in the thread. In case you haven't noticed, there's been an uprising in cyberbullying in our community, in our Yarny community. So you're going to no longer be able to comment on the videos below. Mainly because I want to stop the people that were bullying me. And that's one way of not giving them a voice, is not allowing them to comment on the YouTube channel. If they are to comment, they have to go to the Ravelry or private message me, in which case I don't have to read it and no one else has to see it. But with that being said, let's go into more fun things. It's episode 50, 3-year podiversary. I'm going back to that. And there's a reason why I'm going back to that. I had messaged Ann Brody in January and said, listen, my podiversary is coming up. It's in a few weeks, same stuff. I almost said something I shouldn't have said. This is a PG podcast. So I messaged her and I said, I want you, I would like a bag for me to just commemorate that. 3 years, me sticking by something for 3 years and loving it as much as I do, and not seeing something shiny and moving on and going, ooh, squirrel, is a big accomplishment for me. So I wanted to celebrate that. I wanted to celebrate the community as a whole. And I said, this is my way of showing that I've accomplished something. And she just put her thinking cap on and went with it. And she made an amazing bag. With that, it is for sale in her Etsy shop. I will link it in the show notes. I love it. I love it. But with that, I'm going to do, I know my words are so jumbled, guys. I'm so sorry. I haven't had enough coffee. Speaking of coffee, I have, usually it's tea, but I have coffee in my Remembrance pottery mug. Well, one of them. I have 4, but I absolutely love it. This is the knitwear one. Thank you, Natalie, for that. Amazing. But back to the bag. I am actually going to do a giveaway for it. And I'm going to open up the thread later on tonight or tomorrow, depending on... It'll be up by the time this uploads, I hope, I assume, for the giveaway. And there's going to be a little fun question to answer and all that jazz. But with that, there's also going to be a thread because I plan on doing Christmas in July swap. There's going to be more about it in the thread and in the upcoming episode because I'm still hatching out some things. But basically what it's going to be is a $25 minimum. There's no buy-in. It's just a $25 minimum. And 100 grams of yarn, which is basically 1 skein, and a handmade item. Now, the handmade item could be yarn you dyed, given that's the 100 grams. It could be both. A little amigurumi made, a little hat, soap, note cards, lotion, whatever you do aside, well, including fiber, basically. There's going to be a questionnaire to fill out what your favorite craft of choice is, whether it be spinning, crochet, or knitting. And I'm going to try my hardest to pair you up with someone that has like-minded things. So 2 spinners could swap. And the person you get is not going to be the person who gets you. It's going to take me a while to get this adjusted. So I'm going to put the thread up, and it's probably not going to be up tonight. I shouldn't say that, but I'm going to get that stuff together. And by next week, by the next podcast, there's going to be a thread up for it with signups and everything like that. And more in that. But there's that. The other thing I wanted to talk, I have such a headache and it just hit my eye. But that's about that for those announcements. Now let's roll into the Yarn Around the World. Yarn Around the World is Yarns Around the World is I am a admin. I'm a co-admin. There's 4 of us technically. Well, there's 4 of us technically. Basically what it is, it's the website, YATW.org. And it's where I host my Friday night VKNs. I keep saying I'm sorry, guys. Basically, what we're trying to do is make it into a brand in and of itself. We are looking for other podcasters, other people who may want to host a VKN but do not have the platform for it. We are looking to rent out our room. Not financially. But we're looking for podcasters to use our room, basically, and have their VKNs there. It's another way for the community to get together. As you'll see in the intro, if I remember to put up the intro, my email address is there. So just email me if you're one of them that would like to host a VKN. With that said, let's go into the Calicals. The YATW Ravelry Group is hosting a makers along. Basically, it's for knit, crochet, sewing, whatever along that has to do, and it's called Fields of Clover, which is in conjunction to St. Patrick's Day. It's running. It's currently happening, and it ends on March 17th on St. Patrick's Day. Now, in the group there, whips are not allowed. You cannot post there. You can post them, but they are not allowed for a prize draw. Now, right now, the prize draws are a skein of yarn of your choosing from Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co., a pattern from Color and Life host, one of the Color and Life hosts, Jen, one of her pattern stores, and another prize is yet to be determined. There's going to be 3 prizes for that group. Now, I'm co-hosting it in my group, Fields of Clover. Now, please do not get misunderstood. In my group, you can post your whips and they do count as a prize. In that prize, I am not going to tell you yet because I'm still gathering the prizes together. So just bear with me on that. But that too ends on March 17th. Okay, my group, Crocheting Whovian Ravelry Group, accepts whips. The yarns around the YATW group does not. I believe I put that in the thread from last podcast, but I will reiterate that on the show notes here. Next are I'm going to get to those later. Is next up in the announcements for Calicals is the PHNT and Tails Along. And that goes until the end of the year. That is the most fun along I've taken part in a very long time. Basically, you have to think about it and you have to find a pattern and or a yarn that is in conjunction with a book, a novel, anything that's novelization. Graphic novels are included, anything like that. And, you know, it's a lot of fun and there's a lot of chatter and everything in their thread, but that's in the Pen Hook and Needles group. And if you have not seen them already, please do. Their podcast is awesome. I laugh every time with them. I just have fun with them in their Woman Cave. Their next one is the PHN Ready, Set, Go, which I believe ends at the end of this month. That is another fun one too. It's basically anything that you started in January. You had to had started in January. There was no before that. And, you know, finish it by, and I believe both their longs take whips like they normally do. 1 whip per project per week, 1 FO whenever you finish it. That's basically, but I recommend joining their group and seeing their rules for any stipulations that I may have, you know, missed. Next up are my Calcals. The 2018, the year of the sock. I've been on a sock knitting rampage, and you will see in my finished objects. So I decided to make 2018 the year of the sock. Now, speak. Yes, I can English. I'm trying to do one pattern sock a month. That did not happen in February. So I'm going to try to do 2 pattern socks in the month of March. I doubt it because I'm really, really enjoying vanilla socks. I know people hate that because they're so like monotonous and, you know, they're just stockinette and blah, blah. I'm really enjoying them because I could bang them out. I get pretty socks and I wear them, you know. I did the evergreen socks at the beginning of this year and I haven't worn them because I'm like, they're so pretty. Plus, I'm trying not to wear any of the socks that I made in 2018 until I fill the box. And it's that blue box right there, which I have 4 pairs in there already, 5 pairs. And it's basically almost full. So I'm hoping to have that box full by April so that I could do it every quarter. I know I have very high goals and I don't know why. After that, in my Calcals is family movie night. Family movie night is basically I stole it. I stole it. It's a play off of Pen, Hook, and Needles Tea and Tails, basically where you have to match the yarn or the pattern with the book. I say match the yarn or the pattern with the movie. So I have 3 going right now that you see in my whips that have to do with movies, and it's fun. Just, you know, the yarn could be like, one of my projects is No Maker's Yarn, 88 miles per hour, which is a play on Back to the Future. Back to the Future is my favorite movie. So, of course, I'm going to have everything for Back to the Future, but there's that. Then there's so on and so forth. You get the drift. The rules are in the group. Check it out. If you're not a member, join the group. It's fun. I have fun. I enjoyed it. All that stuff. I think 12 minutes is enough for announcements. I want to just touch one thing again before I jump into the whips. Like I said, I shut the comments off on my YouTube because in the past I was getting, wow, my New York came out. I was getting nasty comments, a little bit of bullying. People call me yarn snobs. And I mean, that's not bullying per se, but I'm just keeping it PG rated so that I don't really want to get into it on here, but they would be saying some pretty nasty things. And the last week, not even the week, the last 4 days, there's been an uprising in bullying in our community. And I took a stand on my Instagram and enough's enough. Being a victim of it, enough is enough. We are all like-minded hobby people. We should all be able to get along. There should not be any jealousy. There should not be any hatred. There should just be support. And I feel like people are getting way too green with envy. And they can't share spotlights. And that's not right. It's not right at all. We all have the same hobby. We all enjoy the same things. Just let makers make and stop fighting with each other. So with that being said, I shut the comments off. I do not want to hear it. I do not want you have a problem with me. Either unsubscribe or leave me alone. That's how I'm looking at it, and that's how I'm taking it from now on. I am not playing into anybody's hands anymore. You want to click the dislike button? Click it all you want, honey. It's not going to stop me from doing this. That's how I'm looking at it. And with help from my best friend Lara and my best friend Nicole, I came to this. And I had a few little support shoulders along the way, but they were the main ones. And you know, I'm done. I'm done feeding the trolls. I am not going to, because I was debating on stopping doing this, and I am not going to. I am not. I am not going to feed the trolls. I am not going to give these people the satisfaction. Now, when I said there was an uprise this weekend, it wasn't necessarily involving me, but I saw it happening. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, and I did not like it. And it was from several different people, and with going with several different people. So I'm not mentioning names. If you text me and ask me, I am not going to tell you. It's not my story to tell. My story is I'm telling it right now. I am done feeding the trolls. I am done letting the bullies win. Enough is enough. We are all adults. If you want to be children, go play in your playpen. Do not bring it here. Okay. With that said and done, I am moving on to whips. My works in progress. What? Because there's a lot. And not all of them are written down, so I got to play it by ear. First up in my Silver Shed USA large Tortoise vs. Hare Team Tortoise 2018 bag is my Blue Ivy, the Bashful Baby Turtle. And I just got the top of the shell done. This is from the kit from 2018, from 27. I said 2018. Whew. This is not the 2018 kit. The 2018 kit hasn't even been designed yet. This is the 2017 kit. Okay. So this was part, I forgot the name of the yarn. I'm such a dumpster fire. I'm sorry, guys. But I only have the top shell done. But in case you didn't notice, no, the pattern is Biddy the Bashful Baby Turtle by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. The yarn is Lady Fernico Creations, and I'm a dumpster fire and lost the tag. So, Marlisha, if you're watching, let me know what colorway that is. That is that one. Next up in my Molly Klein Designs Snow Cows, the moos, I call them the Snow Moo-Moos, bag is my Pinkalicious Bankhead hat. I did a lot of work on this. I maybe did 2 rows since you last saw it, but I already started the patterning. And the yarn is Yarn Cafe Creations in the colorway Pinkalicious. I'm in love with this yarn, and I'm hoping she does this again in fingering weight, because I want to make matching mitts. I'm stalking the shop to see, but I know they're very busy, so there you go. But there's that. I know I'm rushing through these. I don't know. Next in my, wow, there's a, thing here. Molly Klein Design Black Cat on a Green Field bag is my, I really don't want to make these socks. I started these because I was going somewhere and I needed something vanilla, basic, whatever. The Needle Cozies by Laura Brady of Knit for Brains. It matches the bag I got from her. But it's basic nitpick. I don't know why I don't want to make these, but I think it's because it's just not calling me. But it is Nitpicks Felici in the colorway Cheshire Grin. Yeah, that's the skein itself. And, yeah. It's nice yarn. I'm not saying anything bad about Nitpicks Felici, but I started it. Okay, I'm about to get real. I started it when I was on my way to a very important, scary doctor's appointment. And that knitting this reminds me of that. And I think that's what took the pleasure of the yarn away from it. So this is probably going to be the last you see of this for a little while. It's going to go in timeout until after the surgery, until I know everything is safe. But that bag was also a gift from a friend, and I cherish it and love it, and I'm going to put something else in it that I love making, because I need to see that bag all the time. Next up in my Stitching Plaza Doctor Who bag is my New York Met sock. The yarn is Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co., and the colorway is a one-of-a-kind in New York Mets. Now, oh no, it partially is coming up orange. I know when I show this on the VKN, when I'm working on VKN, it comes up, it looks like it's red, but I promise you, you can see that it's orange. And it's self-striping yarn, and it's New York Mets, the orange, blue, and white. I had Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co. is Corinne. She's one of my best friends. She's my guacamole to my avocado. She, I approached her and I was like, listen, I need 2 one-of-a-kinds. If you can make them for me, I'd appreciate it. That is definitely one of them. The yarn is amazing. I am just past the heel flap and gusset. I finished the gusset decreases. I'm onto the foot now. I can tell you right now, I am no rows into the foot. I just finished the decreases. There's my heel flap. But the yarn is so soft. It's an 80-20 self-striping. And, oh look, that's my own stitch marker. I made that stitch marker. And I like these. I got these row counters. They're not even row counters. They're people counters from like for sporting events and stuff, and like counting people into like a theater or something. And I got these on Amazon. A 12-pack was like $8, and I like them. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I like them. They don't lock, but I like the fact that I can attach it to my DPN or my needle cozy, and I always have it with me, so I know what row I'm on when I continue the project. And of course, those are on my ChowGoo 6-inch US 2 DPNs. And that is the bag. Oh, speaking of which, I have a few coupon codes that I got to put in the thing, but look. Okay. Next up in my Erin Lane small Screw You Harvey Larry sheeple bag is my, I haven't named these socks, but it's Stitches West 2017 stocks. I got this yarn last year at Stitches West. And I had severe FOMO when I was looking at Instagram last weekend, seeing all the pictures from Stitches West, and everybody's like, we're here. Da, da. I had severe FOMO, so I cast it on a yarn that I got from last year's, and it's just a vanilla sock. And the yarn, if I have the label, would be fantastic. I just stabbed myself with the signature needles. If you ever need a weapon of mass destruction, it's those. It's Material Culture Fiber Arts. And I can't say the name of the colorway. It's an ocean of some sort, or whatever, of some sort. But that's the name of it. It's in the Greek islands, I believe. But yeah, there's that. So this is the yarn. It is gorgeous. So I'm just doing a basic vanilla sock, and I'm almost at the heel cuff. The heel cuff. You hear me? The heel cuff? The heel flap. Wow, I can't English that. But that's how it's working out. And I'm using my signature needles on those. Okay. I'm rushing through my whips because I have a lot of acquisitions to show you guys. Because it's been a little over a month and I went sock blonde crazy. Okay, next up in my Erin Lane small sock Harry Potter sheeple bag is my Fly Eagles Fly socks. The yarn is Lolo did it in the colorway Fly Eagles Fly, and the pattern is just my basic sock recipe that I do for all my other socks. I am not even anywhere near done with the leg, but that's how it's working out. And I'm going to show you the yarn now. This was my Super Bowl cast on. I casted this on for the Super Bowl. And it's also my Fields of Clover entry. I don't have these finished before March. If I work solely on these, I'll have these finished before March 17th. But I doubt I will. Because I have another pair of socks that I finished for the Fields of Clover, which you'll see in finished objects. Next in my Erin Lane zippered Harry Potter sheeple bag is my Hermione Everyday Socks. And the yarn is Lady Fernicle Creations in the colorway Happy Mail Plum Deluxe 2017-2018. I really didn't get... I'm 3 pattern repeats in. I don't remember how many I have left. I have it written down. Yeah, I have 4, excuse me, I have 4 pattern repeats left, and I have a few more. I'm not doing the amount that they suggest because I really don't like that long of a leg on my socks. But I don't know if you really can see it on here because the yarn is a little busier than... I mean, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can, but the yarn is gorgeous. I love it. I put these down because I don't even know why. Oh, I know why. I put a hole in my finger with the needles, and I had to wait for that to heal. So that's why I put these down. But I see yarn, I go, ooh, shiny, and I have to start another one. But that's those. I have crochet here. In my Silver Shed USA extra large Doctor Who bag is my Marty the Giraffe. I have the body and the head done. The yarn is No Makers in the colorway 88 miles per hour. I have the body and the head done. This is the yarn. This is for charity too, though I want to keep it for myself. But this is the yarn. Yeah. The pattern is Stanley the Giraffe by Little Muggles Designs. You guys seen me make these before. I'm hoping to have this done by next week. Oh, I'm getting tired, y'all. Excuse me, it's only 8:30. There's something wrong with me. And nope. In my medium Silver Shed USA Disney Villains bag is my, I know I have this written down and I forgot the name of it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Is my Pitch Perfect socks. The yarn is Freckled Whimsy in the colorway I Love You Awesome Nerds. I am almost done with the first sock. I knew that was going to fall on the floor, which is okay because I wasn't using that counter anyway. I am past the heel flap and gusset decreases. I am onto the foot, but this is how it's working up. I will definitely have this sock done by the end of next week. And here's the yarn. Caked up. It's gorgeous. I love it. And last, but certainly not least, in my Tanny Casey bag, canvas bag, is, I didn't even name it. It's just, it's my I Needed Comfort item knit shawl. And the pattern is the Easy A Shawl by Lara Smoot. I literally casted this on 2 days ago. Now, I changed up the pattern a little bit. It has 2 separate sections. I did section B twice instead of the one time, but I'm working out with 2 separate colors yarn. The yarn is both Dragon Horde yarn in the colorways Rusted Sea Glass. This is Rusted Sea Glass. It's gorgeous. And the other colorway is Wassail. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, Tristan, if you're watching, correct me. But those are the 2 colors I'm working on. I'm doing them with. And I'm swapping back and forth between sections. But that's it so far. And the needle, I'm using US size 7, my signatures. I love this knit. This is my comfort knit. Biddy the Bashful Baby Turtle is my, and Timmy the Timmy Turtle is my comfort crochet. Excuse me, this is my comfort knit. I need more coffee. Okay. Now, and finished objects. I'm going to show you those first. I finished my Neon Trees sockhead hat out of the out of Knit Picks Felice in the colorway Kaleidoscope. Now, this was one of the first ones I started and just got sidetracked with it. So the brim is only 2 inches. I've made some since that have a 3-inch brim, and I kind of like it like that. But this one's still super cute. Oh, my hair. But there's this. Okay. And I want to make the next one I want to make it a little bit more slouchier. Alright, my next product that I finished was Neapolitan the Giraffe. The pattern is Stanley the Giraffe by Little Muggles Designs, and the yarn is Witch Candy in the colorway Heart-Shaped Box. Say hello. 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 This is going to be put in the donation box upstairs. And next in my finished objects is my square peg socks. The yarn is Gayle Arts sock blank in the colorway Square Pegs. I gotta say, this is the first podcast in a long time that I did not have a square sock blank on the needles. But these are done. I love how they worked up. Completely different from each other, but not at the same time. There's those. Okay. Then next in my, those are just the plain old wire sock blockers. Next up is my Slytherin Socks. The yarn is Biscotti Yarns in the colorway Snake. And the sock blockers are from Knitting Left. Now what I did was, I did fraternal ones. I used the heels, toes, and cuffs from this leg on this sock and that. And then the heels, toes, and cuffs on this sock is the leg and foot of this one. The colorway is Snake by Biscotti Yarns. It's an 80-20 self-striping, and I absolutely positively love these and cannot wait to wear them. Next in my finished objects is my Orange is the New Black socks. The yarn is Into the World in the colorway Welcome to Lynchburg. Litchfield. Why do I keep saying Lynchburg? Like Lynchburg, Virginia. That's something wrong with me. But here they are. The sock blockers are Burning Impressions. And it has a turtle on the top. She made these specifically for me. Knowing how much I love turtles, I told her to have fun with them. And last but not least of my finished objects is my Pumpkin Feast socks. The yarn is Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co. in the colorway Pumpkin Feast. Oh, Princess Pumpkin Patch, excuse me. The sock, it's just a basic vanilla sock, just like the other ones. And these are the sock blockers from Burning Impressions as well with my logo on it. But look how pretty they are. And there's that. That's it for finished objects. How long have I been talking? Just 35 minutes. Not so bad. But we're going to go into acquisitions. Now, this is the part where I'm going to say, if you guys don't want to see what I bought, or what was gifted to me, because Valentine's Day was in between there, I'm going to say goodbye to you. And hope to see you guys soon, and talk to you soon. And we love you. I love you. Mwah. Ciao. Okay. Now, on to acquisitions. Okay. First up, I have acquisitions in here. But first up in my acquisitions is my Needles Up bag from Maryland. I am going, and I shall see you people there. Now we're going to get into what's in here. In here, from Molly Klein Designs, is a Doctor Who bag and the Evil Villains bag. I also got a needle cozy, but it's in use. Next, from Stitching Plaza, is my Harry Potter Ravenclaw bag. I love Georgianne's bags. Next is from Knit for Brains, Laura Brady, is my Peeps bag. But you're going to see that was a kit, which I don't have here with me right now because the yarn is in the other bag. But there's that one. Then again from Laura Brady, Knit for Brains, is this I Woof You large zipper bag. Like always, her bags all come with needle keepers. And I love her needle keepers. I love her bags too. But there's this one, and this one came with a needle keeper. Then next is from Stitching Plaza. It is my Lion King bag. From Gimme Yarn 418 Southport Creations is my Back to the Future bag. Finally put that into use. From Whimsy Stitches is my Doctor Who Notions pouch. Okay. From Erin Lane Designs is this sweater size Dragons bag. I have a bag problem, people. I joined Erin Lane and Destination. I joined Destination Lane, which is a collaboration between Erin Lane and Destination Yarns. The yarn is somewhere in here. No, you saw that last podcast because that was last month. 1 month you get the yarn, next month you get the bag. So the bag came for that, and it's this cute little sheeple bag in the rainforest. Then I joined her sock bag club, and I had this one. From Bumpy Crafts, I got the Moo Moo Cow bag, which I absolutely positively love and have been itching to use, and have it because it's been in here to, I know exactly what's going to go in here. So there's that. From Silver Shed USA is my Luke's Diner bag and my Notions pouch. Alright. I received my Fiber Share package in the mail, and obviously, because, you know, it just wasn't handed to me. And in it came this bag, which the stash struggle is real. And I got these 2 skeins of yarn with it, which is Woolen Boon Wicked Pretty Yarn for All. This is Dancing at a Funeral, which is gorgeous. Look at that. Gorgeous. And this is A Skein Has No Name. And this is another gorgeous one. They kind of work well together, so I was thinking of making a shawl with them. I haven't really decided yet. But gorgeous, nonetheless. Let's put this back in my Needles Up bag along with this stuff, so I can very nicely show you the yarns I got. It's over here. Alright. I could put these away after this. Okay. I also bought this from Yvonne. I forgot the name of her shop, but I will show you. I will link it in the show notes. I ordered a Avocado stitch marker. And look how gorgeous it is. And with that came a pancake or waffle bacon and eggs pin. That's a button. Ow, I just closed this on my arm. And from Charmed and Dangerous, I got a guacamole, which I didn't realize the jump ring was going to be so small, so I'm just going to add another jump ring to it. That's how small it was. It fell right out of my hand. And a veggie dumpling. So cute. I'm going to link these shops in the show notes. And that one just fell on the floor. Okay. Just bear with me, guys, because like I said, I went on a sock blank frenzy. Alright, first up in the sock blanks, from Ginger Snap on Etsy, and I got a spider and ghost one for Halloween, and I got both 80/20s, and this one with turtles on it. From Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co., I have this Floating Light sock blank, which is gorgeous. Here's one side of it, and here's the other side of it. Here it is, all open. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Sorry, my phone's going off. I'm choosing to ignore it. Gorgeous. I'm in love with this. And this has to stay in my stash for a little bit until I find the perfect pattern for it. Okay. I got this on a Ravelry D-stash. I don't remember who made it. But it is gorgeous. I got it on a Ravelry D-stash. I've been cruising those the last couple of weeks. But look how cute it is. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I know it's not Andre Sunet's I just don't, I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I'm a dumpster fire. My brain keeps farting. Okay. From Andre Sunitz, again, Ravelry D-Stash. I got the Dear Jane Doe. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Look how cute this is. I can't handle the cuteness. I can't. It's so cute. So stinking cute. Then I got from Ravelry D-Stash again. Andre Sunitz in the colorway Dog Days. How am I going to do this? How am I going to use this? The puppies. Trust me. I will, though. I'm obsessed with sock blanks at the moment. From Gayle Arts, I got lemons. I'm trying to go a little bit faster. The next couple are from Gayle Arts. They're all Gayle Arts. This one is Bloom Where You Are Planted. This one's gorgeous, and I don't know how, English. It's probably going to be a shawl, believe it or not. I'm getting yelled at, like I have to frame these instead of using them. This one is Misty Forest from Gayle Arts. I love this one. This is gorgeous, and I love the pop of pink of it in it. And then this one is Apple. That's it. This is the last one of the sock blanks. For now, because I have more coming in the mail. Okay. Next up from Marigold Jen is I got a set of minis to make a shawl. And this one is Love Will Keep Us Together. Love will keep us together. From Molly Klein Designs, I got, from her Sweet Tea Yarn collection, I got Blueberry Pie. I love it. There's a Baby in My King Cake. And from her 90s Club, I got NSYNC. 90s boy band club, I got NSYNC, Just Got Paid. That was a little bit of a spoiler for people. Sorry, I didn't give you the warning. Ah, okay. I found it. I'm trying to keep all the dyers together. From Yarn Enabler, I got this one, self-striping, and it's called Dragon Horde. I got the Sock Monkey kit. And I got the pencil kit. From the lovely and talented Arkansas Yarn Co. Lori, I got her Peeps minis. And I got a hat kit from her with a pom-pom. The pom-pom's adorable. There's the pom-pom. And here's the yarn. I can finally cast it on now. It's the 2018 Hot Hat Club. And it's a 75, 20, and 5 DK sparkle. It's a DK. Cannot wait to cast this on. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave it out of the bag because I'm going to cake it up when we're done. From No Makers, I got They're minis for St. Patrick's Day. And it includes Pot of Gold. The Pot of Gold mini skein bundle set includes clovers, minty, chartreuse, lucky you, evergreen, leprechaun knickers, and grass. Can't really see it. And then I got the bunny chow one minis. I got in their fingering sock, in their house gnome, I got punk rock fuzzy cow. And I got Luna Lovegood. From Teeny Button Studios, I got February's, I haven't even taken out the package yet, February's Harry Potter Club, and it's Puddifoot's Tea Shop. This is gorgeous, though. I cannot wait to cast this on. Matter of fact, I haven't casted any on from the Harry Potter Club because I'm holding them, like, I'm, like, not wanting to use them yet. From Lady Fernicle Creations, this is a fingering sock. It is an 80/20, and it's called Rhapsody in Blue. It's gorgeous. And then I got, in worsted, I got Happy Mail Plum Deluxe 2017-2018, and it's 100% superwash merino. Gorgeous. From Hawaii Bazaar Yarn Co. More for yarns. This is self-striping, and it's the colorway Carnival. This is self-striping in the colorway Mermaid Sherbet. This is self-striping in the colorway Platform 9 3/4. And this is self-striping in the You Can't Have Everything, Laura, colorway. And that is it. Look how gorgeous these are, though. This really did do that. I kind of hit, like, stop record, but, like, this really does look like Harry Potter 9 3/4. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Look how gorgeous this is. But, yeah. So, there's all those yarns. I cannot wait to make everything. I got to make all the things and have all the things and all that. But I am going to say goodbye to you guys and tell you I love you. And, yeah. Until next time, happy knitting. Bye.